Bus is running late. Let's check the time and see what time it is. It's 8:35. It's only 1 minute late, but good morning, YouTube. It is a good. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. There you go. There she go. 8:36. 2 minutes late, but we is here. And we about to hop on the bus. Hop. Oh Lord, what is you do? Well, they had. See how they do. You know what? That's okay. We'll just walk. We'll just walk because they. You are on. See, I'm gonna report you. I'm calling corporate. Yes, he is. I've been doing that quite frankly. They didn't want to do no work, and they going right to the location where I'm going to. They is terrible. But at least they still get a job. They can do what they want to do, honey. But once again, good morning, YouTube. It's a good morning. It's a cold one. Duh, it's winter. But it's a good morning. I hope it's a good morning over there on your end through the screen. Come on, son. Let's get it. All right. Okay. There we go. Glad to have you here. If you're glad to be here, I'm glad to be here. Let me just say, I don't know about you. When you put a little God, bump little. When you put God up in it, and when you try as hard as you can to shift your mindset, and if you remember His word and His promise, you're gonna be all right. You will. You're gonna be okay because we have to control what we can't control. And if you truly trust and believe in His word, then you ain't got no worries. That's what I had to let register last night. I'm thankful for the app Bible. The women's Bible is doing something already, and I got to pray that I don't allow for my emotions and my feelings to get in the way of things because that's when the problem occurs. And I don't want no more problems, honey. I don't want no more problems that I don't. But good morning, everybody. Let me just say, if you commented, baby, go ahead and tap the screen. Hit the like button. If you want to comment and talk to me, let's do it right. Hit that like button. Because if you don't, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. So I'm gonna say that. Hit the like button. And if you don't want to do that, then just enjoy that other one. Dang. See, because y'all late. Y'all be playing games. And they flying too. And I got to slow my legs down because I got to walk up some hills and stuff. Oh, God. Hey, brother man. I would love to hop on the back of his truck. That would have been great. I'm going to need a tissue too because I feel a little something. But yes, I'm feeling good this morning. And it's only because of God. It is. That's all I got, baby. And I'm going to hold on. Yes, I am. And I got to walk up this hill. Yes, I do. Ooh. And I do feel the little drip. This is an incline. My legs weren't ready for this morning. They weren't ready. And then let me look back at the time, see what that bus had going on. Because the bus had said 8:34. And then it had hit 8:36. And I was like, yeah, that's my ride coming. The railroad pass. And then, see, I got to work on patience, honey. That is a moment of me not having patience. I started walking because I didn't want to wait for the other one because I thought that was the one. Them numbers be getting me, and I'm tired already. Okay. I'm really in slow mo. Look at the shadow. We is in slow mo. And what it is, I'm in comfortable mode because these daggone shoes. I ain't got them sneakers on. So it ain't that much urgency. Then, Lord have mercy. I got another. I got too much layers on right now for this walking. All right. Let's just stand here and look pretty. All right. Okay. Crossing the street. Child. Good morning, everybody. Now let's see what the chat talking about. Thank you. Oh, Thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the backhanded compliment. Thank you very much. We done had somebody tell us that before. Hopefully, it's not a problem with you because I love this face. Anywho's. Alrighty. Hello, hello, hello. Stop projecting. Don't come in here with that this morning. Don't come in here with that this morning. And don't go over to nobody else's page with it neither. Stop playing games. Enjoy the chat. And if there's nothing here for you to enjoy, go on and have a blessed day, baby. Now, okay. My meeting is all right. Whew. I need to pull my little thing down. I got too much forehead out. I feel it. It's hitting me. It's hitting me. But I just came back from the grocery store. It was really on a fixed income today. I still went over my budget, but at least I had it within the budget. I got one of the same things that I had on yesterday. I still may push the little funky little YouTube short. I may end up, well, ain't no may, I am going to get to that. Gosh darn it. I'm going to get to that today. We're going to go in the bag and see what we're going to have for breakfast. It ain't really breakfast, but it's going to be breakfast. And lunch. We ain't got no dinner. And I got that thing. That thing, baby. I got that thing. What that thing is, we'll see. You'll see, rather. I know it is. All right. Good morning, nature. Good morning, world. Still looking up for little spots, Because I'm thinking of a plan. I'm going to find out if it's God's plan. If you don't, now you do. Good morning, bird. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, child. My neck a little hot. Oh, wait. It's a little toasty up in here. One thing about walking in the cold, baby, when you got them layers on, you start to get hot. I better take this overcoat off. Because I'm feeling real toasty up under here. Very much so. Oh, my goodness. Sheesh, at least I got my morning workout in. Didn't want to do it. Didn't have to do it. But my patience got to work on it. I'm so ready to eat, honey. Oh, dang, y'all got to stop. I feel the drip. Look. Oh. I need to get this done right. Yeah, I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do with my hair. I need to do something with my hair. I've been staying there for a while now. Oh, how am I going to make it through? I'm going to have to go through the building. Okay, I understand. Or am I going to walk around? No, we're going to walk around. Hey, doing some work today. He is doing some work. And let me just say the snow has finally cleared up. This whole little area was locked and loaded, honey. And it looked so cute. I seen some students. They did what I had thought about doing, but I won't be a fool to do that one. They laid up in it and made some snow angels. And they look cute. Daddy did. Hold on a moment. I kind of want to get some Starbucks this morning, but I don't want to pay for that brand. I don't want to pay for that name. I could have bought some Starbucks, my own bucks, from Harris Teeter. But I said, no, we got to stay within budget. Got to stay within the budget. And I did not do that. Because the budget was supposed to be 10 and under. But I went 4 over. And that's all right. That's one thing about it. Ain't no money going to be wasted. It's going right on in this belly, child. It's going in this belly. Did y'all watch them vlogs? Let's just say the last 2 or 3, maybe. Go ahead and watch them. But you ain't got to keep watching me. But I can feel your eyes all on me. You ain't got to. But I would love it if you do. Because I do feel as though when the time fits, You'll love it over here where you're lying, honey. But when we ain't, you ain't gonna like me. Let me say, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about you not liking me. Because you should love me. Okay? So we didn't got some folks in the chat. Oh my God, y'all need prayer. Y'all need some prayer, baby. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. No questions, no questions, no questions. If you have questions, you answer them. Let's see what you think my answer will be. That'll be fun. Answer for me. If you asked any questions within the chat, answer them in the chat, okay? And don't be worried about my budget if you ain't funding nothing over here, honey. Don't we ain't that's that how that go. Don't be worried about my budget, okay? If you not adding to it, don't worry about it. Okay? Okay, understood. It's understood. Holy moly, at least I am moisturized. Look at my nose. It's giving red. Or am I seeing something? And it's giving I got it's mine's. Hush. Problem. Oh well. Solve it. Ugh. Solve it. Let she go in the pocket. She's going in the pocket. This is why I went over budget. This is part of the reason why I went over the budget, honey. Because I didn't have to. I just chose to get, that thing. Oh, Lordy. Yes, I gotta get that tissue. And I'm glad when this run out, because then that's give me an excuse. I ain't buying another one. One thing about it, when God already be up in it, because he be blocking this. But I'd be so hard headed finding a way to still get it. I had another lighter, right? It was brand new. I paid almost $3 for it. Tell me why I put it in the wrong compartment of my book bag. Woke up. For one, it won't frozen. The liquid, this fluid don't freeze. But the daggone thing, it had a malfunction, and I kept on. I was trying to work it. I even allowed for it to sit on the daggone. I'm not gonna say that because that's stupid. I could have caused a problem. But I let it warm up, and it meant it was not gonna work. So somebody ended up giving me this one. And I said, you would give it to me. I kind of didn't want them to give it to me because that would have gave me, a little willpower, the power that I chose not to have within myself because I would have chose not to smoke again. Yeah. But yeah, this is partially why I went over budget. And I ain't mad at it. If I be out back, ain't nobody to blame but me. I understand, honey. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, what time is it? I think it's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. I got a video coming up. It's gonna be a prophetic word. It ain't got a prophetic word in the title, but it's gonna be a little word to hear. And the word was already said on my channel years ago. I had to go back and find it. I should have linked it in the description, but I'm gonna link somebody else video who I was led to, and they spoke on this very thing that I spoke on. And it's crazy how in one season years ago in your life you can say a message, and then years later other people, man, God be moving. That's all I got to say. He be moving, and he be speaking to his children to share these words. One thing about it, every word ain't for everybody, although it can be for everybody, but it's only for those who are willing to receive, honey. So if you do tune into it, let me just say I got a little head on. We got a little AI effect. You may have seen that AI effect in one of my YouTube shorts that I uploaded today on December the 18th, 2025. You would have seen that. I said, oh, she kind of cute. She little big head. She cute. I think I might be adding that to some of my little YouTube shorts for entertainment purposes, just because. Yeah. But I'm gonna be pushing out a little word, honey, and that's what I want to do. So hopefully you want to watch it. Hopefully you are willing to listen, and hopefully, if it's for you, you hear it. And then we're gonna take it to the big dog because she's more seasoned in this season. Um, she gonna tell it her way. Pretty much just the same daggone thing, but just said slightly different. That's what it is. That's very much so what it is. In this video that I recorded it, whatever. You'll watch it. Just watch it and see. So let's check out the chat. Let's see what else is going on within the chat happening. Not too much. Not too much. Not too much. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on. I'm dry and chat dry. Cha cha cha. Let's get some. Let me see what I can put. What do I? Dang, I should have. Wait a minute. Ooh, what's the question? Let me think about it. I ain't gonna have enough room to put that in the questionnaire. How many letters do I got? I'm blowing on y'all. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's, no, that's not. That's not juicy enough for me. What I want to do. Um, I know last night I made me some real some dollars. I was rolling on that Sudoku, baby. Honey, if you didn't tune into that live stream when I, brought you in and put it in, in your atmosphere, in your brain of yours, you can make money off of playing games, honey. It's still an exchange. Just like you go to work and exchange your time for that dollar. In this case, you exchanging data for that dollar. And if you ain't got nothing to hide, and if you on a mission trying to do what you need to do for yourself, whether just having fun or having fun and the collective of collecting that coin, honey, download Cash Giraffe and just play. Check it out. It's some more too, but I ain't even gotten to them more. But I got several of them little apps on my phone where I'm gonna be accumulating some money in my spare time. Oh, I was up a farm. Miracles like Jesus. Who? I think something falling, but I'm not sure. Falling from my nose, baby. Falling from my nose. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I want to make my way to the hair store, but I don't know if that. Can you act right, please? It's too big. It's too big. I want it smaller. Come on, let me get it. Okay. Slide up to the side up for me. Thank you. All right. Boom. Question on the chat. Was Paul able to perform miracles like Jesus? Do you know? Tell me, do you know? I should have, but see, I always do that. Do you think people, flesh like you and I, can perform miracles like Jesus? And think about the question, because remember, Paul was flesh, and he was not like Jesus. So, can people? Oops, sorry. Let's keep that in. Sorry, my bad. Can people? Can Was Paul able to perform miracles like Jesus? Come on, answer the chat. I don't care if you're not interested. Fake it till you make it. Don't no, put it back. Put it back. Then go do your research after you do answer that question. I just gave you the answer. Reading between the lines. I gave you the answer. We children of the Lord now. Remember that. Keep that in mind. All of us, even if you on the wrong side, He still created you. Hopefully you get back alive, baby. I'm praying for all of us to get it right, because we all still got a chance. Then again, anything is possible with God. But that one right. We gotta keep. We can't leave the children of the enemy out, because they are our children. Just strictly assigned to him, honey. Strictly assigned. So we got how many votes? Two, th- th- 3 votes. Oh, my people, my people, my people. That's why I know y'all don't like me, because y'all don't know nothing. I don't know nothing either. Let me see. Oh, I like this question. How would she know? How would I know? I just told you how I know. And I also can tell I told you how you can find out, baby. We don't have to be alive back then to know what we know. But I can see that you don't believe, so we can't even give you too much attention. Even though I don't remember Paul performing miracles, miracles, I think people can believe for anything, especially when we agree for an outcome. Mm, mm. I would encourage you to do your research, that is, if you care. So let me say it how I want to say it again. Jesus performed miracles. Jesus, the Father's Son, was placed on earth back then, and he chose to allow for his son to live in a fleshly life, to live the human experience like us. And while Jesus was on earth, Jesus had many people around him. Many of these people followed him, was alongside of him, and Jesus taught these people certain things, and then these certain people were also created from God. It's like we were created by God, from God, and there are people who can perform things. And yeah, so you got a fact there. It's about what we believe, and that's it. It's about what we believe, and it's also about what you know. Them to say I know something. All right, I don't know everything, but I know something, and yeah, keep on voting, and do y'all research. Do y'all research. Yes, yes, yes. hmm Do you know the definition of miracle? See, one thing about it that I know about people, whether you want to hear it or not, folks may hear a lot of words all the time, but a lot of folks really don't know the definition of words. So when you don't know the definition of the word, then that will give you a perception of misunderstanding, you know. But even you, somebody through the screen, I'm pretty sure you have performed a miracle. hmm I believe it. I believe in the power because I know what can be done every minute, every hour. I believe. I do that. Sure do. And I sure do believe that anything is possible. So what I really learned and see, as I told y'all, if you've been minding my business and if I have been talking to you through the YouTube shorts and through the vlogs, baby, you can find joy within anything. I have my days, I got my highs, I got my lows, but I find joy in most of these days. Walking the walk that I'm walking because I understand the walk that I am walking. Although sometimes I be trying to play a role that don't need to be played. Why me, Lord? Why I gotta go through this? Why not you? You believe in your father, right? You believe in your Abba? I believe in my Abba. And then I know the back then story, which was told to us in the Old Testament, if you read it. I know what I know. And if I believe, baby, I know he not going, man, he know what he doing. And then let me just say, to the human mind, see, the human mind can only think to a certain capacity. Let's take it back to two movies that I done told you about here and there throughout the channel. Lucy with the woman with that, was it a pill with her too or was something? Something with her. The movie Lucy, I might see if that's free online today to watch on YouTube. And Limitless with the man. They done gave us through entertainment from man perspective and from woman perspective. Lucy and Limitless, Lucy, I probably got a little wrong. I forgot what she did, but she ended up tapping into her 100% capacity of thinking. And let me just say, be careful for what you ask for. Also, be careful what you pray for. Let me say, we can't handle. God ain't like us. That's what I'm getting to. And what did I start off at anyway? Let me think about it again. A lot of we our mind just be a little bit lost. Sometimes a lot of it. We can't fathom or understand why God do what He do because we the people think we God. Especially if you listen to certain people on this platform, other platforms who are preachers, teachers, prophetess, messengers, whatever the titles is, pastors, evangelists, bishops. We listen to these people. Ain't nothing wrong with listening, but you gotta have a discernment. And then you gotta also know what you're listening to. Is it for you? Then you gotta also discern whether or not it's the truth. And then again, what does the truth really even matter? I ain't gonna get on that one. But our brain just don't be believing that God do what He do. And then we don't understand why people do what they do. Let me just say, it ain't none of your business. But over here, for a reason, for a motive, for a meaningful purpose, for an intent, I done allowed you to come on over here and think whatever the heck you want to think and create your own opinions, create your own assumptions. But I hope you watch it. And let me just say, God all up in this right here. Yes, He is, honey. Yes, He is. He is all up in this. Why would God allow for people to go through what they're going through? Why would God allow for my family member to die? Why would God allow for all this homelessness going on? Why would God allow for all the bad things that's going on? Why not? Do you think we deserve the things that we have now? Do you think we deserve? See, that's I gotta see. I can't even talk on that because I got to hit my logic and other things to really hit it. And I don't think I'm gonna hit it on my own. But child, we the people, we the people, we the people, we hard headed. We the people think we in control. We the people think we got the power, but baby, we ain't even using our daggone power right. Especially not for God. Or we may pick and choose when we want to use it. That's advice. Let's just say you watching everything that's online, whatever you watching. You seeing all these birthing pains going on across this here world? Did you read the Old Testament? Heck, did you read Revelations? I'm gonna encourage you to read Revelations. Just if well, let me say this: if you don't know what to be led to within the Bible, I'm gonna suggest that you go to Proverbs first. That's just a suggestion. Don't listen to my unsolicited advice. I'm giving unsolicited advice, okay? But I don't think nothing wrong with it. But if it's wrong with it, baby, that's your choice. So you roll with it. Whatever floats your boat, sail with it. But Proverbs, if you really want to get some things, read Proverbs. But the next thing towards this New Testament time that we're in, for a long time now, folks been saying we living in the last days. We truly are. I believe that. How I believe it? Because I'm paying attention. And then I also read what I read. And let me just say, I'm not you, you're not me. And we got our own beliefs. We gotta believe in something, right? Hopefully we're believing in the right thing. Hopefully believing in something good that's gonna keep us with him. What does mean? I don't know. But birthing pains is going on already in this earth, honey. Mm-hmm. Yup. Birthing pains is going on everywhere. And if you especially the volcano, what was that daggone volcano at? Eat yeah. Dang, I forgot the location. Egypt? Did you watch my community tab post? Go out check out my community tab post. I shared the video from this lady on TikTok. And I can tell that she copied from somebody else, but she made it her own. Trust me, I can discern certain things. But the world we living in is a lie. Part of it, there's truth in it, but how what is I'm bunched up? One of my things ain't done. It's irritating. Um, be led to that community tab post, and you'll see the TikTok link that's linked. But she shared with you some information on. I'm gonna speak on. Did you ever have you ever looked at a map before? Have you ever took a road trip without using your phone and actually used the map? I did it twice. Let me just say, baby, if I can barely read the daggone phone right, What make you think I can read that map right? The map was so daggone foreign to me, but then I felt so daggone slow because I'm like, it's common sense. You just got to get out your brain and stop overthinking and then look at what you see and then see what you see. And then that's how you gonna navigate through it. You ever used a compass before? I'm gonna say try it. Challenge yourself. Do something different. With that being said, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying, but I want to say this: the next road trip that you go on, I don't care how far it is. Let's say wherever you go to, if it's out of your normal, if it's out of your comfort zone, out of your familiarness, don't use your Google Maps. Try it. If you get lost, baby, you're gonna end up somewhere. You're gonna end up somewhere. You ain't gonna be, hopefully you don't go off a cliff, but put the phone down. If you can, go to a rest area. Um, grab a map, wherever area you go in the rest area facility, look at the area where they got the maps, grab you a map, use that map for your travel purposes. Even go to Walmart or wherever you feel as though your pockets can afford for you to buy a compass. See if you can navigate through life like that. Remember, phones won't always hear. Everything that we have here was not here once upon a time until people like you and I, we were already created to create. We invented certain things, and the things that they invented, it made it so easy accessible for us to find comfort within it, while understanding, if you do understand and know this, comfortability do last for a while. But what if that comfortability run out? What you gonna do then? Think about it. So what I will say is, take the challenge, accept it, and see what you can do. Now back to Sister Girl and that YouTube short. The maps did change. Look at a map from, let's say, 1900. Ooh, do I want to take it? I kind of want to say 1900s, or do I want to do 18? Ooh, I don't know which one. Ask Google to see what Google gonna tell you, and then you got to use your brain and do the research. Look at the original maps versus the maps now. We live in a spiritual world where those who worship the enemy, Satan, the devil, they know God. Let me remind you of the backstory. Satan himself was with God. He was in the kingdom. He was next to the very valuable person that's worthy to be praised. He was with him. But he was sitting back doing some things like you and I. You may be still doing it. I ain't doing it no more, but I'm not guilty, but I was guilty. Satan was sitting back envying the Lord. Yes, he was. Get into it. Believe or don't believe. It's your choice. But Satan was with God before he got kicked down to earth, which we're now living on. And this is his kingdom, honey. And everybody is really, not everybody, majority of these people, this is their heaven on earth, baby. But Satan was with him. So let me get back to repeating myself. Broken record. He was sitting back, watch. I want to do what he doing. I'm able to do what he do. Why can't I do it? I want the favor that he got. Why I had to select him to be in control? I know the story he created in me. I'm a god. Remember, Satan is little God, little, little. Come on, he was envying the man. You be envying other people on here. You be envying people in your regular walk of life in reality. But you be really envying folks to the screen and you don't even know the full daggone story. You only know what they tell you, including me. You be envying me. Why you gotta envy me? Why do we the people gotta envy other people? It shouldn't be that way, but guess what? It's that way because that's how it all started. So what make you think it ain't gonna continue to go on? But it can stop if we get it right. If we tap into this temple of ours. He was also jealous of God. Jealous and envy is two different definitions, but they equate to me. He was jealous of him. He could not fathom and understand why God was doing what he was doing. He couldn't understand why he just was who he was. And he wanted to be like him. That's the moral of it. Like a lot of people through this screen want to be like people while failing to realize you don't know somebody's behind closed door story. But you just see what you see because, let's just say, we got some great content creators out here, honey. They paint a picture somewhere through the screen, baby. You literally think they got it going on, especially if they smiling and joyous. You know, sometimes you got to smile from crying. Sometimes you got to, make laughter and light out of your bad situation to keep you moving forward. But people be jealous and envious, just like the DNA that's running through our blood. Yes, we were born into sin. That's just how it is. So keep in mind, let me just say, don't feel bad for you doing what you're doing because it's in your blood. But you should do better. You should do better if you know the story. You really want the enemy to win because you think you win it. And do you not know how the story ended the last time? It's going to end the same way, but worse. He ain't going to win, baby. The enemy is not going to win. It may look like he winning right about now. Let him think he got it because he already know. That's why he do what he do. That's why he got to keep on moving. And that's why he got to do what my zodiac sign do. He try to devour. I'm a lioness, baby, according to the American zodiac sign, and I'll roll with it for my own meaningful purpose. What a lion do? Kill, steal, and destroy. But they're also lovable too. And then you can kill, steal, and destroy in a righteous way too, depending upon how your mindset percept it. But the enemy want to kill, steal, and destroy. All because he made the choice that he wanted to have power and control. Baby, none of this will be going on. Well, let's not even go to that. Eve, sister girl, God bless you for doing what you did because you done showed the world that anything is possible, especially when you got knowledge. See, knowledge is a mother sucker. But how are we using our knowledge here in this world? My hand kind of stuck. Yes, honey. This is deep. This is some good stuff. This is some good stuff. But the enemy, he don't do nothing new. He do the same old thing. What he really do this. Think about all the things we have been through. I'm only talking to my children of the Lord, the ones who do believe in God. Think about everything you have been through. Won't it kind of similar, just a little different? Just think about it. I hope you hear with me. I hope I ain't got the see. If I get too smart on you, then you ain't really gonna know how to take me. And I hope that you don't feel no type of way. But if you do, that ain't my problem. I just know what I know. I got to dumbify it down a little bit. I ain't calling you a dummy, but I can't go. I can't really take my brain to you because you ain't really. You already don't know how to take me right now. So I'm trying. I'm trying to connect on the level. I didn't look at my analytics, and I'm trying to study my audience, honey. And let me say, my audience is all over the place. That's why I be all over the place. I'm trying to connect with people. I really am. Because I do love the people. I just got a problem. I don't be liking y'all. I don't be liking y'all. Y'all be getting on my nerves. But that's my problem. I got to learn how to control what I got to control and what I can't control. And if I can't control it, I got to go to my daddy on you. That is a big, thick dog. And it low key look like a mini cow. Lord, I hope you're healthy. Because you look healthy physically, not in a inside a healthy, lean way. Healthy, built, strong, fat body. Just saying. The dog is struggling. He eating real good. Okay. Share some of that, baby. But I said the enemy, the enemy get on my nerves because he didn't really got in folks' head and thinking they got the power. You ain't got no damn power. You ain't got nothing. This your kingdom. This ain't my home. This is not my home. I'm just a visitor here. At this point, I'm an alien. Yeah, I know how they've been talking about the aliens too. Aliens. They made us think they're green. They ain't green, dummy. Lord, when I tell you, depending upon who you watch, they'll fuck your mind up. Depending upon who you listen to, they'll mess your mind up if you don't do the research for your daggone self. Aliens. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of things taking it back to there's gonna come a time if the time ain't already came. You can literally see something with your eyes and tell yourself you ain't seeing it. Remember, AI, artificial, is fake. It's surfacing online now, baby. A lot of y'all can't tell what's real from the fake. Oh my word! That's why I did that thing. Ah! You was slick, but not slick enough. I'ma burn you up. You better go on and mind your business, and it ain't me. I know I'm in your territory, your space, but go on ahead, get on, cause I promise you, I don't break promises in this case. I'm gonna light you up, and yep, get on. I got doubt sneaking up on me because I'm talking. Told you the enemy coming to kill, steal, destroy, baby. You gotta pay attention. You gotta be on guard. These eyes, they be here, but I be seeing them riffles of front row side. Now what I was saying, see, it distracted me. See that what he do? He come and distract. Same old thing. This is just in a different way. Is you gone? Is you dead? I did. Just stay there. Let me get my legs from up under here. I forgot what I was saying. Saying so much. We ain't gonna be when we see certain stuff. That's not real. That's AI. And then when you're watching AI, you think it's real. Lord have mercy, help us all. Cause I know I got with certain things too. I had to keep. Wait a minute. Let me look. Let me look at everything. Let me. That ain't real. But back to this. Let's speak on mermaids. Let's speak on fairies. Let's speak on witches, warlocks, vampires, superheroes. Do you believe in them? Damn, I should have put that in the damn question. Shit. Why we ain't got no yeses? Y'all is wrong. I'm sorry. Baby, Paul performed miracles, honey. Look it up. Damn. Y'all get it together. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's why we gotta learn. We have to learn a lot of things that we know right now because we don't know nothing. I don't know a lot that I need to learn too. But that you is wrong. Change it. Go Google it and then hit yes. Don't believe me. Do your research. And then if you do your research and you still don't believe what you see, then that's on you. But he did. Ask AI. They're gonna tell you. They'll tell you that much. But all them folk tales that I didn't spoke on, I did that for a reason because a lot of them ain't folk tales. They ain't tales, but a story need to be told. A lot of those things are actually real. hmm Let me give you an example. One that I know about: witches and warlocks. Remember the TV shows, the movies that we watch. It's not just for entertainment purposes. They literally tell us in plain sight about certain things. They mix truths with a lie. They mix reality with fantasy. A lot of these things are real. What's one of your favorite witch movies? Won't she a witch? A evil letter after A in it and itch. Oh, won't he a bad warlock? Oh, this is real. And it's so real. Everything that was in the Bible that the enemy don't want you to believe, they mock it today in the times that we're living in. They mocked it back then in the old times that we weren't able to witness literally in the physical, but that's why people write stories. People write things down. So when the time comes, you send it to somebody, you share it however the Lord leads you to share it. And then is another story gonna be told. With that being said, I be going all over the place, honey. But if you listen, we be talking about some good stuff. We just be here and there. That's how it be over here. There's people right about now that's just like the people in the past that we don't personally know back then. But there are people right now that's walking amongst you, whether you know them or not, or whether you pay attention to them. They're writing things down. Do you journal? Do you send some of your journal inquiries to other people for reasons, whatever, was you led to do so? The Bible is being recreated for the next generation. How that gonna go? It's gonna be futuristic. I say that much. But these very things that the enemy want us to believe is fictional. No, ain't fictional fake. Let me just stay with fake. Because I don't think non-fictional and fictional. Non-fictional means it's non-fictional. Fictional, fake. Whatever. Anywho's, moving on. These things are real. Some of them. If not all of them. It's just you got to discern what it really is and you got to know the past story. Stories. And then it's all according to whether you believe it or not. If you believed in the tooth fairy, first and foremost, I'm going to say, okay, why not give God a try? There ain't nothing fair nor tell about it. I'm going to take it back to the Simpsons. I'm going to get back on the aliens. Remember the two big alien looking octopus things with the little capsule things on their head? Remember when they got on stage for the governmental or presidential debate? And remember when their masks were unveiled, the veil was lifted, VEIL. The mask was green, the suit was a big, abnormal, funny looking alien, but there were people behind them. Hmm. Now I'm just going to say some things just to get you thinking. You do know people today that you may have walked past and didn't really pay it no mind, or you may have paid it some mind, but you didn't really know what was in your foresight. Some of these people ain't really people. Some of these people may have been reincarnated. A lot of folk don't believe in reincarnation. You ever wonder why that little girl in your family got that old soul? Of course, it's some DNA and blood, your blood and the partner that you lay down with blood up in it, but it's a bloodline type of thing. It's a chain reaction type of thing. Why some of these little children seem like they didn't been here before? That's just one way to get you think about something. They may have been here before. They just may be in a different vessel. Remember, this thing that I'm in right now, this is just my host. You ain't got to believe it, I believe it. You don't know what I am or who I am. You might not even know what you are or who you is. Remember, this is just flesh. It's about a soul. The soul gonna always carry on whether you align with God or the enemy. Now remember, the enemy was up there with God and he got kicked down to earth. Now remember the story they told us about Adam and Eve when the serpent went into the Garden of Eden. And the story that was told to us is that the enemy was in a snake. You do know that once upon a time a snake didn't always slither, right? The snake did not always slither. He started slithering because that was the wrath of the enemy. The snake used to walk. Heck, we got a lot of walking snakes right about now. I got a snake on my damn wrist. Somebody marked me, honey, when I was drunk. I was really drunk because I didn't know I was getting this. I just knew I was getting me a tattoo because I knew my little stars was starting to, they was looking a little funny and I should have kept my little stars because guess what? I'm a star. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. They came to see me. They may have came to see you. You were starving. Benny Who's, yeah. Snakes, folk tales, fantasy, reality. What do we believe is on you? But I know God is real. And we really gonna see that if you ain't already seen it. Especially for those who don't believe in him. You believe it, you just in denial. You just don't want him to exist. You just may not be you just you you just got the enemy all up in you. Excuse me, I did it again. Keep it in, girl. Keep it in. Okay. Alrighty then. The human mind. Go on and watch Lucy Limitless for this pre-Friday or put on your to-do list for the weekend. Lucy Limitless. Let it tap into you. Go on and watch the Apocalypse too. The one when they seen Christopher Columbus on the ship come about. He didn't find the land when the Indians literally in the woods on their land living on it. And here come the enemy coming in to kill, steal, and destroy and claim something that you do not own. Damn it. Mm. What you gonna fight for? What you gonna stand up for in this time? Is you scared? What you scared of? You should be scared of God, not the enemy, because he ain't got no power. Only if you let him use you. Now, both can use you, but which one do you really want to be used by? Them just say, worship of the Lord ain't easy. If anybody know, then you know. Worshiping God is not a easy job. It's not an easy task. And sometimes you didn't even sign up for it. You just was called to do something. And then once you call you, hopefully you'll agree with it. Let me take it back to me, honey. Let it shine on me. Mhm. Don't explain your call to nobody that means they're gonna not understand it. Don't waste your time trying to explain who you are when they already done got it in their head. Who they want you to be. Or yeah, what they don't want you to be. A lot of folks just can't understand certain things. But I understand you understand what you want to understand. And sometimes that understanding just ain't right. Shame on us. That ain't God. How you know? That ain't Satan. How you know? Guess we know what we know. Mhm. And y'all just a hard headed. I told y'all change that note to a yes. Y'all's hard headed. But I'm gonna use that for my message. Folks want to believe what they want to believe, whether the truth has been told or spoken to them or not. Now ain't that something? The people, my God, help us all. Help us all. God forgive them, for they know not what they do. Those who lack knowledge shall perish, and that's nothing but the truth. Amen, amen, and amen. This is the day, this is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. I will rejoice, I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day, this is the day that the Lord has made. It is. I don't care if y'all didn't like it, but I was singing to the Lord. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Because I got joy in my soul. I got joy in my soul. Don't you start it. Tap that like button. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. But yeah, it's a lot going on, honey. It is a lot going on during these times. But back to them birthing pains that going on. And then encouragement for you to check out Revelations. Go ahead. It ain't gonna take you that long. You can knock it out in 2 hours. Knock it out in 2 hours. Do something different. I know you listen, if we similar, I don't want to read that. You may say that's gonna mess up my day. Oh Lord, if you ain't similar to me, I said the same thing too, child. Until I read it. And then I was like, you know what? That's what I needed. And then I'm walking this life and I see what I see, and then I'm reading what I'm reading. No, it's not then, but then it's happening now. Come on now. What's happening? I used to love that show too. Where my old heads at? What's happening? I'm a youngin', but I'm an old head. I was 32 if you did not know. Yeah, got a little old soul, honey. Now another note. This gonna be in a YouTube short coming up. I'm still healing through a lot. Do it bother you when you speak to people and they don't speak back? I had to do some research. There you go. I knew you. I knew I didn't light you up. I knew you were somewhere. I kind of sensed you. He done made his way on the opposite side of the table. Yeah, stay over there. You had your side. I had mine. I can walk with anybody. Yeah, whether I like it or not. 7-Eleven. Ooh, I need to check my app and see what rewards I got. See what I can go get for $1. I kind of got a taste for a Slurpee, but I already got enough sugars in my bag. Well, I got one in the bag in there. I got this Snickers bar. I had it for 2 days because I wanted to try to retract that, but it gonna end up coming back. At least the pimple did. You see that pimple? It didn't slightly went down, but it's gonna come back because I went and bought one of them things in that bag that do stay over there. I bought another one of them double chocolate chip cookie. What is it? The muffin. That thing good. I ain't sad today, but I got it because hopefully it'll make my belly feel a little happy. I find a little happiness within food. Once upon a time, when I used to go through stuff I didn't want to eat, now I go through stuff I want to eat something. That's not a good thing to do, but I try to reason that that's of the enemy. At least it don't do nothing. Then again, it add bad stuff to the body, but whatever. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, wait a minute. What was I in? I forgot. What did I? I believe I did. It went all the way left out of field. Just be so much going on out there. Dang, come on, girl, catch it. I told you hard. You just hard headed. All this space you would have come over. You hard headed. You are hard headed. All this space and you want to come bite. I know the aura, baby. You just can't. You want to figure out what this is. You want to see what I got going on. 9/11. I'm calling 911 on you. Let me put that light on you. That'll do something. Put that light. Get. Come on. Oh, you gonna play dead. You gonna play dead. You gonna play dead. I see you. Come on now. Don't get stuck. Go ahead and continue to be bold. Move. Move. You bold. You big. You bad. Come on with it. Come on. I know what I thought. He literally playing dead like a boss. You can curl him back up. Go ahead and move. You did what I said do. You just gonna look at me. I'm gonna look at you. Nigga, yeah, go back. All this table. Go on ahead. Thank you. He going back. Look at him. Have a good day now. Have a good day. That we should have stayed that way anyway. Stayed that anyway. Boom. Now you really can't hit me. Hey, I love that power. I love it. Boop, moving out the way. So I was talking about the food, that right there, and then I was whatever. All right, we had that little time. Okay, okay. All right. Now it could be a little stinking, but we got some spray to cover that right on up. And what time is it? It is 9:35. We got a video that's gonna be coming out at 10 a.m. Hopefully you're tuned into it. But if I know what I know, you ain't gonna tune into it, baby. You don't want to hear that. You ain't got time for that. But remember, if I make you feel better, I'm tying it into another video with another. Let me look that out. With another sister in Christ. getting my, yeah, I need a makeover. Because my eyebrows is looking real good today. Oh, no concealer, babes. Get into it. Told y'all I can service y'all if y'all ever want me to touch and bless them brows, baby. You can't tell me that they got some added, baby. Except for at the bottom over here, ain't too blended. But this one, oh my lord, look at it. Nike check slightly. Look, girl, look at the brow. I'm a state. Look at the brow. I can do some brows, honey. I can do some brows, and I also can mess them up too. I didn't train them right, honey. Oh, we is training. When they say clock it, middle one, whichever one, clock the T, and that is the brows for me. Ooh, they do look good. Stuff it. The right one is right on time. Come on and give me the dollar. Let me come over here and make your eyebrows. Holla! I got girl, them eyebrows be looking good, okay? I even had people envying me with my eyebrows and made them envy so hard they had to go and do theirs with concealer. Baby, you don't need no concealer if you do it right. And then if you let me teach you, if you're willing to learn, I got you. Because it's easy. You ain't got to be wasting no extra money. But if you like what you like, then I understand. But if you don't want to spend that extra dollar, honey, you don't need no concealer to conceal your brows. You just got to have that eyebrow pencil sharp. Okay. I mean sharp pointedness. And then you got to take your time to create your foundation. Start with the bottom and then outline the top. And then you want to get you a spoolie to brush them hairs up straight. Brush them up straight, and then you fill them in. You gonna stencil. You know what? I can't even explain it. I just do it. 7-Eleven. You keep showing me. I'm gonna have to go. I'm going. Cause I ain't had no cappuccino in a minute, honey. I think I may do that today. It's pre-Friday, and I'm gonna have me a drink. Is that? Yes, it is, honey. But then I love my brows. Yes, I do. I love them. Ah. Now let's get into this bag. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? This thing is so good. Hopefully, I got me one that's better on the last time. It's nice and moist. It's nice and chocolatey. Once upon a time, I did not like. I like chocolate, but it got to be a certain type of chocolate. But this donut, no, it's not a donut. This muffin, girl. Listen, hold on. Let me get it. Show and tell. Show and tell. I got something to show you, and you gonna watch. Are you ready? Okay. It's gonna be a little sneak peek. I was trying to find the biggest one. We got no open space. All right, you ready? Let's get into it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, let's put a little light on it. Put a little, ooh, it's still not getting. But there you go. And here's there you go. Look, I really is that serious. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on. Look at it. Look. I ain't. Wait a minute. I did pick the wrong one. I ain't got enough chocolate these on top. But yes, look at the chips. Mm. This is going to be so good. Yes, it is. Oh my. I'm excited. Yep. Okay, so that's that. You know, I love how they got the little numbers on here, so when you get to the self checkout, cause ain't no lines open early anymore, and they want you to work for yourself. Can I can I get paid to do this? Yeah. So I think that's very smart to do. Do your stores have this when you go get your little pastries, your donuts, your muffins, your croissants, your bagels? That's that. Now let's check the quality. So I had to check the bed. It didn't look too bad to me, but just because it don't look bad, let me just say genetically modified things can fool you. Benny, who was the original price for this was $2.99. Look at this, $2.99, but it was $2 off. What that mean? That mean they're trying to get rid of it and it's been there for a while. But I'm gonna pray over it. But it was a 99 cents, $1.04 to be exact. I take it. I love me a deal, baby. And if you don't know something about me, I even asked you for this for a Christmas gift. A Caesar salad. Yes, I don't, it don't take much to make me happy. It really don't. You can give me a black and mild. You can give me a Caesar salad. Heck, you can buy me a pair of underwear. You can buy me an eyebrow pencil. Heck, you can buy, it don't take much for me to be happy. I find joy, peace, and happiness within the simple things of life. Heck, you can take me for a walk in the park. I'm going to enjoy looking at that ugly looking tree. I'm going to wonder why that leaf looked that way. It don't take much to make me happy. Not at all. Because I'm sure they're going to be happy when I eat this. I love a Caesar salad. We don't need no chicken. Did you watch the YouTube post, the community tab post about the lady talked about chicken on Instagram? Now, I did that a while ago, but I said that was one of the things that I was going to eat. Because remember, let me just say this. I am on the kick, been on the kick, but I just been kicking it to still choose to eat certain things. Now, once upon a time in the Bible, still is in the Bible, there are certain foods. They got the clean foods and the unclean foods. And God told us from the beginning what is acceptable in His sight for us, we the people to eat, especially His children that knows, trust, and believe in His word. He gave us a list, honey. A lot of us, I was on the list too. Let me just tell you one of the things that I loved: seafood. You like seafood, so I'm about to get on your nerves and trigger you, but it's okay. I don't care about that. I just want to tell you something that you may know, and you gonna reason and do what you want to do. So we shouldn't have no problems. But let me talk about it. It's the truth. I used to love crawfish. Crawfish are like little shrimp, little mini lobsters. Crawfish be at the bottom of the sea. Think about when you go to the ocean. Think about all them bodies that's going in the ocean. You know, these living bodies. Now, I don't know if you washed your tail before you got in that ocean. You may have peed in the ocean. You may have even been traveling and nasty and pooped in the ocean. But just using that example, think about all of our bodies. And then you don't know what somebody got going on in their body. You put many people are walking sicknesses. Many people got walking diseases. This is true. Yes, it is. Think about these diseases, us flesh getting into this ocean. Now we on the surface level, but we deep dive beneath this, swim a little to the depths as low as we can swim. But just that example, think about what is being carried down to the bottom of the ocean. Not only that, the ocean is wide. We got the oceans on the east coast, we got the oceans on the west coast. And then when they come together, you ever looked at the video of the oceans when they come together, you can literally see the divide. You ever looked at it? You can see, because you know the West Coast water is much lighter than here. It's still dirty. And then over here on the East Coast, we got some dirty water, honey. But when they come together, they just don't align. But anywho's, think about the oils and gases. Think about the pollution. Think about when storms and stuff come about, the trees and whatnot. Just think about everything that be in the ocean. And then think about everything that be in the ocean. It it goes down. Something from it, whatever the from that's on top of it, it goes down to the bottom. That's why they got things called animals, creatures. What's the correct? They still an animal, but we got things that's called bottom feeders. They feed on the bottom of the ocean to help keep the ecosystem clean as it can get. Bottom feeders feed off of everything that's at the top that goes to the bottom. I was a terrible bottom feeder. I love me some crawfish. I used to like crab legs, and I did get into crabs here and there, but crabs was just too much work. The meat was good. Even the doodle, some doodle, you know the doodle on the crab legs and the crabs, Lord have mercy, it's called that mustard. I preferably like, well, I like both of them. I used to like the green, and I really love the yellow, and I really love the deep looking yellow. But yeah, we ain't supposed to be eating that, but we eat it because it tastes good to us. And then in our mindset, our own perspective, we think that that's good. But no, he told us not to eat that. But we hard headed, we do what we want to do, and then we figure some things out. If the figurations figure something out within your body, and your body say, you know what, this is not aligning. You may not know that that's it not aligning, but we ain't supposed to be no damn nasty ass bottom feeders. When I tell you, I had to really put my pride aside on that one. I ain't touched crawfish and I don't know how long. Can't tell you how long. Mm. I cried. I had months and months and months of heartache over some damn crawfish that ain't good for me. But I let it go because I said, Lord, I'm trying. I got a whole lot of trying to do, but that's one thing I am gonna take off my list. But the clean and unclean foods, he gave us a list. Now I always was skeptical about the chicken. I went in debate with the list. God said the chicken was clean, but I was like, how? Look at what they do. They nasty. But chicken was once upon a time clean. Let me just say everything that was clean, everything that was in the Bible that God stamped for us to eat, taking it back to early on within life. Remember, the enemy was with God. The enemy knows God's word like the back of his neck. The enemy knows God's word like his left cheek that's next to his right cheek. More love, and I'm gonna keep saying it until you get it in your head. The enemy knows God's word. So, being that the enemy made his choice to have his own kingdom and rule within his own domination or denomination, he gonna mock and flip everything that God created that was good. Hence, we're living in times now where GMO exists, genetically modified foods. Everything has been touched. But then I do disagree that everything has not been touched. It's one of the ones I still gotta do my research. But everything has been touched. But the chemicals being added to preserve the longevity of it, to preserve it. The enemy done touched everything. Now, you know when you used to fry chicken back in the day, what chicken used to do when you fried it, when you put it in that grease? The blood used to start coming out of it. I know for a fact, if I'm talking to one that I know for a fact that I'm talking to, it got to be the right one if you paid attention. If you remember, the blood used to come up out that chicken. Blood don't come out of chicken no more when you fry that bad boy. No, it don't. And then when you go and get some of these chickens, you can see, let's say you go get some chicken wings or some chicken legs. Why are they so damn big? Okay, let's reason. Well, maybe the chicken was healthy and it was thick. Maybe. No, boo. Genetically modifications, injections. Just like how women go and get plastic surgery, they inject stuff in them. What make you think they ain't gonna inject the foods? What's three ways that the enemy can kill, steal, and destroy us? Through your food, through your water, and take away your damn shelter. You know an enemy terrible when he take away your shelter. You know an enemy terrible when he mess with free water. You know the enemy is really terrible when he mess with the damn food. Now we need food to eat. And remember not too long ago, if you remember, if you heard it, they told us the food was not a basic necessity. Why? Because we moving into, well, we already in it. We in futuristic times. It's not all the way to that level yet. You remember the little VR headset games? If you've been watching me, baby, we done said the same thing just on a different day. The VR. Whether it was an actual VR with, you know, the one you ain't got to put your Android phone in it and play the games. But the VR, they got games where you going on vacation and you going out to restaurants and stuff. And let's just say if you can't afford a bougie restaurant, but you want to be bougie, you want to live the lavish life with that price, with them genetically modified foods. You think you eating lamb chops, but you ain't eating lamb chops. You're probably eating pork chops. You think you eating lamb, you ain't eating no lamb. You ain't even eating no steak. Did you, child? I got so many thoughts going on, but they touching everything. But you have to have the eye to see exactly what's going on, and then you got to use your God-given senses, honey. We got senses. If your eyes see something that don't look right, don't get it. If your nose smell it, it ain't right. Don't go and buy it and put it in the water, vinegar, and let it soak. It ain't right. But that's what I was just getting to the motor. They touched everything. The foods. The foods that I got right now, they touched. Baby, I'm eating plastic. The cheese, baby. What cheese you be buying and don't be melted properly? You ever put a lighter to a piece of cheese and burn it and see what it do? We molecule, a molecule or two molecules away from plastic. Technically, we're still eating plastic. It's just not fully plastic. Taking it back to the ingredients on the bag. Let me grab this salad real quick. If you ever see a long, baby, we got a long, damn, this is a long list of goddamn ingredients for a flipping salad. Look at this long list of ingredients. Let me turn it around town. Bring it around town, SpongeBob. Look at all that. All of that for some damn lettuce. Don't forget we got the croutons up here and the dressing. But look at all that. Let's just say if you can't read certain stuff that's on here, enzymes. Let's just say enzymes is in us, but Lord have mercy. But if you ever look at everything, how is fish and damn salad? Whatever. We're gonna pray over it. But if you look at the stuff that you're buying and look at the ingredients, and if you can't flip and read it, hello, that's a sign, honey. Don't act like you don't know, but you just may not care. So if your body start to look a little funny or feel a little funny, ain't nobody to blame but the government but you. Don't blame the government, it's you, because you should know better. But we gotta make a choice or we gotta eat right. We got to pray over our food. Then we got to eat differently. We gotta deny ourselves. Sometimes we gotta deny ourselves and do things differently. I had started it, but now I got to start it back up. I ain't got to figure nothing out. I just gotta allow for him to lead me. I just gotta try something. Get back to the Old Testament and do what I know I can do. But yeah, if you can't read it, baby, that's for a reason. They putting stuff up in it that don't belong up in it. Cause that's one way. Look, one thing about it, they ain't gotta put the gun to your head. They ain't gotta do that. One thing they ain't gotta do, they ain't gotta put the fork to your mouth. Yum yum, eat it up. You gonna do that. So why they got their hands free and clear, for as free and clear as it is, you gonna take your own self out. They ain't got to do nothing but do what they doing through the foods, do what they doing through the water, do what they do and take away your shelter, even your rights. We giving them the power. I gave them the power today because I gave them my $14. I was hungry. I wanted to eat, but I'm gonna pray over it because I know God got me. But I also know God gonna give me too if I keep on being ignorant. Now let's get back into the bag. Two of them for $1.49. Since when? Girl, you go buy a little the bag like this about five, four, five, six. How much that bag cost you? I wonder why this one costs 149. How you genetically modify avocado? Hell, how do you genetically modify chicken? Let me tell you a little something that I do know. You take it into a laboratory. You take something from the original state or the AI state or the modified state. You 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 inject it with the needle, the syringe, which is in Revelations, that vial. C19. They told you in the Bible and you went and got it in the hoods. And they take it out and then they put it in something else. They put it in the actual real chicken. And then I guess we need to watch YouTube hunting so they can show us how they do it. They gonna tell us the truth, but they may throw in a little lies. It be like that. Watch anything how food go. You ever watch what's the white guy, the spiky blonde hair. He do the TV shows with the food, and he be going to the factories, and they bring us in the factories. I said they bring us because we be watching through the screen. Honey, Lord, don't you love YouTube? They bring us through the screen, and they show us how they create certain stuff. Let me tell you one of the reasons why I stopped eating crab meat, imitation crab meat. Don't get me wrong, that imitation crab meat do be good. But when you look at how it's made, I don't want that paste. Ew. But it do be good though. I think I had some imitation crab meat in one of my last past salads from Harris Teeter. I love me a Harris Teeter salad with the kale, the mixed greens, the spinach, and even the other type of lettuce that I don't know. How you genetically modify lettuce? Plastic. The plastic would be good though. Man. And this is the star of the show that I shared with you on yesterday. This queso dip. Ooh, yes. Queso blanco dip. Cheese dip with tomato and jalapeno salsa. Cooks in 3 minutes. All you gotta do is add a little milk or water. I'm gonna add water because I ain't got no milk. What kind of milk you drink? You drink cow titty milk? See, I was raised up on cow titty milk. But then I did some research and I listened to some people. And then they said, why would we drink cow's milk? See, we ain't got no problem drinking cow's milk, but we got a problem with drinking titty milk. So people would judge parents who breastfeed, but fail to realize that's the natural. That's this natural. That you're getting the actual stuff that you need. We're supposed to be drinking human milk, right? Human milk. Does that sound crazy to you? But cow's milk don't sound crazy to you. I told you our brains is just lost. But we've been doing it for years, right? And you fine, you still living, right? You got some vitamin D and calcium in you, so we all right, right? Or is we just holding on? It ain't really affected the body just yet? Yeah. hmm Let's see what's on this one. And then let me just take it back to labels. See, I know we some label hoes out here for those who label hoes. I'm a cheap label hoe. You a cheap label hoe? You like your labels and your names and your brands, don't you? Let me just say, whatever you read on the label don't mean it's the truth. Remember, we is living in a world of advertisement. We is living in a world of marketing. Baby, they'll tell us whatever they want us to tell us to know so that they can get that dollar. Can I have it? Give me the dollar instead. I'm gonna do something right for me with it. It may not be right to you, but can you give me the dollar? Can you put it to my brand? Can you rock and roll and support me? I'm gonna tell you that's the right thing to do. Yes, it is, honey. Oh, you was on the right team if you rocking with me. You was on the right team if you rocking with somebody else that you know is right and righteous. Oh yes, I said what I said and I believe it. I feel it in my soul. You better rock and roll with me if you know better. Oh shit. Processed. Do you know the definition of processed? See, I didn't heard the word processed, but honestly, I'm gonna have to go and look up the definition of processed. Because I ain't fact honestly like to figure out what processed means. But I'm eating processed American cheese. They got milk, cheese cultures. Cheese do got cultures. We culture. We a culture. What color is your flesh? You may not really be that, but we'll just stay with it. You see what you see when you look in the mirror? What's your culture? Damn cheese got cultures. Plants got cultures. Everything is a culture. You know the root word of cultures? Do you know the root word of cultures? Cult. Do you know the definition of cult? Girl, I'm telling you, this word we're living is deep. You just gotta take it out. hmm We got salt. We got enzymes. Look up the definition of enzymes. See, I didn't went to school and I remember enzymes, but honestly, right now, I don't know the definition of it. So I'm lost. But enzymes is in this? Why is enzymes time with prebiotics and probiotics? Something like that? Because you know they got stuff got to feed off of one another. Take it back to bottom feeders. Okay. We got some water up in here. We got some cream. We got sodium phosphate. Now I know phosphate, that is something that you know. Phosphate. False. False. At your fate. False. At your fate. Is that your fate if you eat this false fate? Okay. Lactate acid. Are you lactose intolerant? Taking it back to that milk. We drank cow's titty milk. But you got a problem with your mammy's milk. Did your mama breastfeed you? I don't think my mama breastfed me. but I still came out smart. So I'm gonna say something did something. God did it. Sorbic acid. See, that sorbic acid is in gum. Sorbic acid is in a lot of stuff, but it ain't good for us. But it do be tasting good. Lord, I'm still guilty. Got a nerve to be reading it out and know what it is. Tomatoes, onions, jalapeno peppers, lime juice, natural flavors, cornstarch, natural smoke flavor, cilantro, garlic, contains milk. Mm. Ain't got no vitamin D, ain't got no calcium, but they got milk up in it. Milk is calcium, but yet on here it says there's 0 mgs, milligrams of calcium. Iron. What's iron? What's iron? Shit. What's iron? I know you get iron from beets, and I can't. My brain is a little lost, and it ain't gonna be found. We, if I am mistaken, ooh, my birthday number's up there. It's out of order though. Ooh, it's iron. Does water got iron in it? I need to look that up. If I said something dumb, forgive me. Potassium. A vegetable got iron. A jalapeno, a vegetable, right? Tomato is a fruit. I always thought a tomato was a vegetable, to be honest, until I did some research. I really didn't know that it was a fruit. I really didn't. It took me, I was an adult when I found that out, and I was in school, child. Mm. Onions. You get iron from onions, right? Hell, onions would take away sickness. But yet, on the goddamn packaging, it's saying that there ain't none of that up in here except for 0.1. You see how they be doing? Look at this. Look at that. Child. All you gotta do is read the labels, ho. Talking to me too in this case. We label hoes, but we don't be reading the label though. Cause we don't care about none of that. Cause I got one life to live. I feel you. Cause I'm sure they're gonna read what I saw when I eat this. Cause it's also good. What else is in the bag? That's it. I have a bunch of them. That's the last thing that I got. I got plastic. I eat with the plastic and I'm eating plastic. Ooh, so fake. But I'm real though. I really am if I'm eating fat plastic. But I'm gonna cook it and I'm gonna serve it. And I'm gonna trend it out. I'm gonna trend it up in this case. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get this prepared. Ain't no need to look at it like that. Amen. This is a nice ASMR sound. Okay. I like ASMR. Can't you tell? I got a whole little YouTube playlist that the views is just, but I enjoyed it. Ooh, it smells so good. Okay. Oh, and the reason why I got that, because remember these chips? I want my girl. I broke them all up. I gotta get my money's worth, honey. That's why I gotta go back and get some more daggone sauce so I can eat up all these chips. because I was not about to throw them away. And Lord knows I did not want to carry 'em in my book bag because I had to make sure I went somewhere where I want no rats around because rats smell every damn thing. Yeah, Rat City, honey. Yes, it is. You would think this goddamn on New York, how many rats you see. Then they just having babies. Babies everywhere, not everywhere, but majority where I be stepping. I'm like, they gotta live too. And they got a job to do too within this ecosystem. We got a job to do, but you know who doing the worst job of them all? Us, we the people. I know I was a major one. Littering could have been my middle name, Kanisha Littlewin. Mm-hmm. Sure was. If I couldn't, if I didn't want to leave it in my car, what I do? Throw it out the window while I'm driving down the road. When I could literally wait till I get to the gas station and throw it in the trash where it belongs. With the people, I tell you. I said we, baby, because we in this together. I'm still guilty in some cases. Because I be doing something that's old school. You remember toilets weren't always invented? How you think they peed and pooped? Where you think they put it at? Use your brain, baby. Use your brain. Don't think too hard though. Don't mess it up. How you think? How you think? You remember I was in tent days? Did you check? Did you ever check out my other channel? It's still up. We ain't monetized on there. The content just there. We don't want to go back there. We want to stay here in this queendom. But if you was to go over there to the other queendom, you'll find me. Find me, baby. Google, look me up. This is not my first rodeo. We're just getting back into this channel, honey. The channel was gone and it came back November 2024. Glory be to God for that. But tent life. When I tell you so many people was coming for my neck, you was hating on me though when you was. Girl, I was living large in that tent. I had a toilet too. I had a portable toilet, but I had to dispose my poop and my urine in a different way. The way like how it was done back before. Dig the hole deep enough and you put it on up in there. It's good for the soil. Poop is good for the soil. How you think you eat some of your vegetables? Horse manure. Do you know the benefits of horse manure? Do you know the carrots that you eat? And any potatoes maybe even got some horse manure, some pig manure on top of it. Although pig manure is what we don't be needing. Our Lord knows the pig, Lord, chitlins. I know a lot of folks don't like chitlins, but child, chitlins, the intestines, pig ears, girl, season them up like some chicken. My mama made some bomb ass. When I tell you them things are right, them chitlins and them hog maws. What's hog maws? A hog, a pig, over just a hog. Them things was good. Granny used to bust it down, but Granny cooking skills then went left, honey. Oh, dang, God bless her soul. God bless her soul. When you get older, your cooking skills just go. I'm a microwavable girl right about now. Or I'm a sandwich maker. I ain't got too much of a heavy hitting cooking school under my belt. So husband, if I ever got one, wherever you at, baby, I'ma do what I can do. And my go-to season is chicken bouillon with a little bit of garlic powder, a little onion powder, maybe a little sazon, a little pepper, a little salt when needed, and some other herbs. But I put chicken bouillon when I had it on every goddamn thing, even fish included. It was so good. But my go-to is Mexican. I call it Blaxican. I make my black style American Mexican food. Lord have mercy. I can make some bomb ass tacos, some quesadillas, even some burritos, baby. Put it on the menu. I got you. Shit. So it says add 1/4. I don't know what 1/4 is, but I'm gonna do like last time because I want to make sure that I got enough because I want to eat all them chips up. I want to get that out the way today, so I'm gonna really load this up, and it's gonna be real soupy. But I'm gonna add them avocados up in there, both of them, and I'm gonna have me a nice old creamy little mixture. There it is with that looking like. That's definitely not 1/4. I need to go. I don't want to go back to school for that. Honestly, hell no. I pass. Anybody in here like math? Or you do? You just like to count your money. If you do, honey, we on the same page. Maybe in a different book, but we're on the same. Ooh, we still there. Hey, 713 with 731. That's my birthday. Yeah. My birthday can be Christmas too. Anybody want to send me something? Whether it's to help me get out the code for a room, for a night, We didn't even accumulate a night's stay, but we did accumulate something. Glory to God for them two folks because bless y'all soul. And I was praying for the other ones who didn't. I said, damn, I am aligned with the enemies. Shit, ain't that something? But what I was saying, how I started this off, my birthday numbers, and then I was sending a gift. Anybody want to send me a gift? You can give it through a super chat or a gift. Literally, you can send me a 100. A 100 is like $1 or something. Ain't it? How that work? I don't know because I don't be giving gifts. I just be sending like when I do be sending super chats to certain folks. The most I did was $10. All right, let's go. We're gonna go into the microwave, honey. Let me hold up. Let me get my fork in order. I ain't called that number. Although I'm not in suicide mode. I was in crisis mode. I don't even know why they got a job. Let somebody call my hotline, baby. We can talk. And you better be ready when I get on the phone with you, cause we're gonna figure it. We're gonna we're gonna think about it. And we're gonna let God figure it out and lead both of us to do the right thing. I don't know what these folks be doing on this crisis hotline. I don't know. And I ain't got no napkins. I'm gonna have to go get some napkins because I be making some mess, honey. All right, so we're gonna roll over here. I hope it's a roll over here. Ooh, my sock is sliding off my foot, child. Okay, I'm in slow mode. I do gotta walk to me. It's a bounce. Somebody said, you got a little bouncy and stuff. I say, you see me, don't you? I do then. Yes, I do. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go over here. Let's get the roll of napkins. Yep. One, two, three, four. Hmm. Know what I'm going for, right? The same number of viewers up in here. And we didn't hit it. Seven, baby. Let me make sure. One, two, three, four, five, six, and seven. So we at 10, 13, boom. 10. All right. Going to the microwave. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the chat. And I believe we is over. Y'all not supposed to be up in here. Y'all supposed to be in that daggone prophetic word. Go on ahead now. We're supposed to be at 0. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be here, and I need to get me some new glasses. And see now you can see the flaws. Really, see I couldn't. I did not blend that. Look at that shot. Look at that one. I told you this one is the right one. Lefty just won't. Lefty just won't. Right, child. But let me see. Should I mess with it? But I'm gonna mess it up. Let me leave it alone. It's all right. We still look presentable. Although, baby, I gotta get my products back in order. I gotta get my natural products because the little Dollar Tree one is not giving. It's doing something, but it's not doing what I need for it to do for my skin, honey. And then I just need a makeover. It's time for a makeover. We've been holding on. Cause somebody help me makeover rise, makeover rise. Cause somebody help make me up. Don't you want to enjoy what you look at? Then again, it ain't all about the looks. It's about what they're in, honey. It's about what's in. But then again, can you help me with my looks? I'm just wasting my breath at this point. I know you don't care. I know you don't like me, baby, but if you do like me, I love you for that. Okay. Oh, hey, little girl. I thought the dog was walking by itself, but see a little white, little fluffy dog. I got to get it on camera. Let's get something else besides me. Let's try to get some. Hey, I guess enough. Let her go. She's like, oh, get me off of this thing. I want to run free. Um, I used to have a dog called Snowy. Snowy got killed. My grandma rode over it. I used to have a dog called Blackie too. Blackie got killed too. My grandma rode over it. My grandma rode over several puppies that I had when I was a younger child. And I had to end up burying them in my cousin's yard beside their house. I don't know why we didn't bury them in my grandmama's yard, but I remember Snowy. I don't think I'll ever get a white dog again because, for one, they get that little stuff in their eye that you know if you got a white dog, or I don't know what it's called. And then that's just this. My children used to like to play. They used to like get down and dirty in the dirt with their mama. Cause I was an outside girl. I was a nature girl. I was always a nature girl. I love outside. Y'all remember them days? Anybody used to make mud pies, dirt pies? Anybody had a tire swing? Anybody rode dirt bikes, scooters, and I had a go kart. I had everything when I was a child. Shout out to Grandpa. You know, yeah, those were some good days in the country. But we also had some terrible bad days too out there in the country, honey. But we had some good days too. All right. So I'm gonna pull this off, pull it back. Okay, mix it up. It's gonna end up getting thicker after a while. I think I need. I kind of want to add some more daggone water so I can have enough. Or it would just be enough. Okay. Let's now leave that plastic in the heat. That's melt. So it's really water right about now. Okay. But as you can see, if you can see, if you can feel it through the screen, baby, we're gonna end up getting some consistency going. Yes. Make sure I'm getting the cheese off the bottom. And now let me make my way to the trash can. Throw away my trash. I really do want I want something warm to drink. That may be on my to-do list today too. Yeah, I'm going to 7-Eleven. I'm going to 7-Eleven. On another note, I was watching Aunt D. I love Aunt D with her crazy tail. Aunt D, you should know Aunt D's name by now. Aunt D is the mother of Shayana and Bria. And if Aunt D don't be getting on my goddamn nerves, she be getting on my nerves. Hey man, look up. Good morning. My little old buddy, he getting his rest. I couldn't tell if he was sleeping or not. But Aunt D, the short that had triggered me was Shayana was on her phone looking at something and she said the word yeast. Anybody in here watch that YouTube short where Aunt D talk about yeast? As many times as she said yeast in that short, I had got real bothered. I even left the comment. You can see my comment now. But I'm like, damn, you is living in your mental health world, honey. That's what she rock and roll with. But hey y'all, I can't get it right. But this Aunt D in my mental health world, you had a mental moment because you said, I'm saying it too. We all got a mental problems, honey. If like how many times was you trying to get in the algorithm, or did the mental just kick in? I won't the only one, but I said I get we gonna give her some more because you know when you comment it helps boost the more views for people to come in. So you done said it too much. You done wore it out. Damn. It got on my nerves, but I kept watching it because it was funny. And then I'm gonna say this: all content creators do it when they do it. We record and report what we want for our own reasons, and 9 times out of 10, it's for the bag. If you know that that what you got is content, you gonna record it even if it don't need to be recorded. Hence, a lot of people always say some stuff just don't need to be recorded, and that is true. But remember, everybody got a reason, a motive, and intent for doing what they do. So either you gonna have a problem with it and not support it, shut the hell up, keep it moving, or you can support it by commenting, talking your talk. Until people understand how this platform works, I'm just gonna say, baby, you're lost. And you ain't gonna be found through you having a problem with the content creator because they solving part of theirs. They getting it bag. And they also captivated your attention by doing what they did. But Shiana, what's another thing? Hold on. It was one when they was in a car and Aunt D. Now you know I'm a, I'm not biased. I'm gonna speak on both sides. Now, Aunt D, if you know that you got your phone and you know you're a content creator and you know you like to record, why not have a phone charger in the car that fits your phone? Why not have your own? Why ask Bria, little poor Bria that really can't talk well? Why ask Bria? This ain't her first time doing it. Go on the Aunt D channel. You scroll down and watch the YouTube shorts. This is kind of fresh. Why ask this child for her charger, knowing that she's stingy and gonna have a mental breakdown? As Shayana said, her brain gonna explode. I love what she do because it make me laugh, but it's like, damn, honey. But within that, you is a monitoring little fly. Come back because I'm gonna kill you. It don't make no sense. Who sent you? I said what I said for a reason. Apologies for the Android discrepancies. But that y'all know flies monitor spirits too, right? You do know a thing about me. Shut up. As long as I know. But flies, these insects be monitoring spirits. You ain't got to believe it. You ain't got to believe it. But anywho's, Bria was going off in the back seat of that truck, honey. I'm not gonna act it out. But Aunt D was doing it on purpose and kept asking, why the heck? And then you overstimulating the child's brain. Now we got two big mouth loud folks in the car. When Shayana get loud, she's loud. Aunt D is already natural loud. Ain't nothing wrong with it, that's her. But you're getting on the damn child nerves. You already know that she don't want you to use the charger. Then there was a time where it seemed like she didn't know that you was using it, but you kept on vocalizing that the fact that you was using it, it seemed like she wanted her to be triggered. Cause why you keep doing what you're doing? You go watch it and make your own judgment. That's the thing about it. You can make your own judgment. I'm making mine. Is it the right thing to do? I'm gonna say yes for the cause, and it's for entertainment purposes. If she put it online and if she don't know what about to talk about it, then that's for all of us. But even Shayana had the sense. Aunt D had the sense to partially cut it out, but she ain't cut it properly. Shayana said, "Keep the camera off." Sometimes when you had a camera in these folks' face, you can even watch some of the content on my phone. Put that camera down on my face. Maybe slap the phone out your hand if it's too much going on. But you triggering them. Then let me just talk about them now. Get some talk about. Everybody would say Shayana disrespectful. I do agree. But Aunt D disrespectful too. Now, two wrongs don't make a right. And yes, Aunt D is the authority over her. But Aunt D be doing stuff for content purposes. And then I'm just saying Aunt D know how to play her role well too. You know Aunt D be cussing them goddamn children out. I don't know about too much with Bria. I think Bria's her the sweet one, the one that she you know some parents got favorite children. Yes, they do. And then if you don't got a favorite child, then that's a good thing for you. But Aunt D be causing some triggering. They don't make it right for Shayana to cuss her ass out. She don't cuss, but she do. Dion. When she hit her with her name, I'm like, yep, there you go. You go watch. It's entertainment, that's for sure. But it's also real life, and then folks, they just don't know. You just don't know. But I'm gonna tell you, I know what I see. I know her D ain't innocent. Trust me. I know my family when I see my family. She ain't innocent. Ain't nobody innocent, but she be causing the triggering. And that just means that Shayana gotta learn how to control her emotions, but her mental a little different. Now that don't give an excuse, cause Shayana got plenty goddamn sense. Both of them got sense, but the sense just fixed a different way. Oh yeah, we thinking it up, child. But they something to watch. But all I'm gonna say is cause and effect. Cause that camera out for recording, and the effect is we gonna hear it. And then when Shayana be saying little stuff, folks be wondering why Shayana is telling the truth about what be going on behind closed doors. Folks just don't be paying the fuck attention. Crazy. That's why I was like, y'all don't even know what y'all watching. You're seeing it and you unseeing it. Crazy. Think about your family dynamic. So apply your family dynamic, knowing that it's different, and then put it in theirs. It's just a camera involved, honey. And sometimes you're really gonna get the truth, and then sometimes you're gonna get the truth mixed with a lie. Add the preservatives. But she gotta get her bag, and I ain't mad at her. Do what you do, honey, because it's working through them views. Now I can see it. This look like that genetically modified. What this little thing is? Ooh, what is this growing? Child, look at it. Look at here. Look at it here. Look, what that thing is. Why they right there? Let me make sure you can get to see it. Good morning, VA in the house. What up? What do you do? All right. Look. That ain't no piece of avocado. That what this is. Oh Lord. My bad. Out of frame. Anywho's, I'll worry about that. Cause I still ain't doing my research yet. Cause I am curious on how avocados are grown if the damn pit is in the inside. So how do we? It's too much. It's just my brain is overstimulated. Too much to think about. But this is a nice little one. I wonder could I take this and plant it, and then what it gonna do? Magically grow? This stuff is something behind. If you got a brain and be on that level, why? How it grow? Somebody tell me something I don't know. How does an avocado grow if the pit is in the inside? I know that could be asking that how does a grape? Because grapes used to have pits in the inside, so the outside just, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. Something about. I really don't know. It seems. I don't know. This is pretty though. I don't know how the opening was saying. Hmm. This is a nice, pretty big old thing. All right, come on up out of here. Hey, come on, baby. Ah, toot toot. Beep beep. Toot toot. Beep beep. It's something. I wonder is Google gonna tell me the truth? Cause I'm really thinking like, how the hell does an avocado grow? I don't know. I know what I do want a permission. The thing that look like the tomato, the fruit child. That's what I want. I want a buttload of them. I need to hit up the farmer's market. Is it today? Or did I miss it? Cause sometimes they do morning and sometimes they do afternoon. I ain't went back to volunteer because folk begin on my nerves. That what I need to get back to doing. Cause I had a strong run October and November. We really was out here servicing the people. And As I said, if I told you, we ain't going back to the goddamn library to do it. Hell no. Give me the job where I ain't got to deal with people. Because they know I'm new and they're trying to test me. I ain't got time for them. Oh, see, look at that. I can just look at it. We done got thick, honey. See? Remember how water it was at first? Now it's thick. Now what I'm telling y'all, go over to that Aunt D page. Go to Aunt D and get you some laughter in your soul, honey. Cause that's what I believe I'm gonna do. But I think I done washed everything up to date unless you done got something new since yesterday. That bad boy smell real fresh. This bad boy gonna be real good. Yeah. I like queso, even if it is genetically modified. Mashed it up. Ooh, she thick, baby. I'm trying to get like you. Now, am I gonna put the other avocado on here? Is these chips gonna? Let me see how many chips I got. You can do it. Okay. Cause I tap on it, honey, and the quickness. Or do I want to put this in my salad? I'm gonna put it in my salad. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to this. A little stretch this, baby. Yo. Okay. Mix it. Mix it. Oh, now we done diluted it. We done took away the progress. We done took away the progress. Now let's go pop it back in the microwave. Did you watch them vlogs? Go watch them vlogs. Hell, go watch everything. Help fill in the blanks. You got a job to do. All right, we're going back. You coming with me? No. Thank you for being here. I enjoyed my time here. I hope that you enjoyed your time here. Y'all still hard headed. Do your research because it should have been nothing but 100% yeses. Um, like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope that you enjoyed the vibe. I hope that you enjoyed the vibe. I will love it once you leave here. Don't go nowhere else yet. Check out that prophetic word. You will see me with a AI head on my face. Listen to it, discern it, take it to the Lord to see if it's for you, apply if it's applicable, and then put me on your to-do list from this day forward. Don't forget, okay? Don't forget. Put me on a roster, all right? Thank you for putting me on a roster on this morning. Now you have a blessed day. You stay safe and you stay prayed up. And don't let nobody mess your day up. Hell, you don't even let yourself mess your day up. Control your feelings, control your emotions, and tap into you and tap into God. And we're going to have a good day. Okay? Come back and see me later and see how I feel at nighttime. All right. See y'all later. So we exiting now.